Father's Day is Sunday, and you're about to meet one dad whose social media just can't get enough of.
Yeah, when viral duo Ducky and Dada began posting their fits, we just heard him say Dada, fits of the day, that likes and comments started mounting. Look, he's looking at himself, but beyond the looks, they share a love that's worth celebrating.
Did you know I prayed for you?
For Darren Graham, fatherhood is a gift.
Ducky is an angel. I have had many gifts in my life, and I feel like this was one of the biggest gifts.
Am I gonna be your best friend forever?
I have wanted to be a dad for the longest time. I have always known that I wanted to heal that missing part of me.
Growing up, Darren navigated childhood without his father present.
I watched everyone growing up have a personal, close relationship with their father figures. I did not have that. I missed like the activity aspects. I missed the showing up portions. I think for me, just being able to talk to someone that I can see myself in. I learned to ride a bike by myself. I would have loved to do that with my dad. I learned to swim on my own, and I would have really loved those moments to share that with my dad.
But being raised by a strong mother let Darren know that single parenthood could also be beautiful.
I grew up with a resilient woman who did the best that she could with what she had. And still to this day, she dropped dinner off for us last night. She took the train down. That's the kind of village that I came from and still am a part of.
Darren always knew he wanted to give that same love to a baby one day.
In 2018, I hit a point in my therapy. There were like a lot of conversations around fatherhood, and we finally reached a point, and she was just like, what does parenthood mean to you now? Like, do you want to be a dad? And I remembered saying yes for the first time.
Darren began looking into adoption, and 4 years later, Darren got the call.
I got to that hospital. They were like, yeah, well, he's actually 2 pounds. So I was like, okay, can I meet him? He hadn't smiled at anyone. And when I walked in, which is the picture right on that wall, the first thing I did was put his feet in my hand, and he smiled. And I was like, this is it. I think for me, the only thing that I was afraid is that everyone was gonna walk away from him. And I said I could not leave him. I couldn't leave him. I was like, this is not gonna be okay.
What's today?
My birthday.
Your birthday.
Now 4, Ducky is not only his dad's bestie, but also his stylish counterpart. Their outfit of the day reels hit thousands of likes and comments. But don't be fooled by the polished posts.
We are messy. We are chaotic. Maybe sometimes we miss breakfast. Sometimes he doesn't want to take a bath, and I force him to. He has lots of meltdowns. We are just like every other father and son.
A bond that continues to heal young Darren.
I just feel like Ducky just gave me an additional like 40 years or 50 years of my lifespan, because literally slowed down.
Come here. That's so beautiful.
He's also taught me about like choosing less than more, which is beautiful. I now have such a tighter circle of like caring and sweet and consistent people that would love us extraordinarily instead of ordinary. We are exactly where we're supposed to be.
Okay. Aww, we are so happy.
Hi.
Because Darren and Ducky Graham are here with us right now. I was just saying to you, you know, we've had kids be here with us. It's kind of a wild environment, but you are a beautiful father.
Oh, thank
like
you.
I can just see by the way you looked into his eyes and held
you.
him close.
Yeah.
What has Ducky given you?
He's given me reassurance. He's given me a fresh perspective on life and actually regained my purpose. I felt for a very long time there was just a lot of just kind of like winging it day by day.
Yeah.
And now we just get to create this whole new chapter in this journey. And he's reminding me to slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down, have fun, just live in the moment, be a kid again.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You talked a lot about your mom there. What did she do right?
She remained consistent. She did with the bit that she had. We come from a very tiny island where money was not a thing. The resources that we had were
Definitely the village.
Oh, he's pointing to himself, I think.
You want to let him go? He's probably going to go touch the
Do you want to
monitor.
go see the monitor, Ducky?
Do you want to go? Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay,
No.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't have much, but love, I assume.
Love, lots of consistent reassurance, lots of hugs and kisses, and I think that's the richness and everything. Like, she was just consistent with that.
Yeah.
Well, you were all over social media. This child has some Prada sneakers, y'all. I'm over here. I can't even take it. But you guys have a whole following. They call themselves the Disco Ducks.
Disco Ducks.
How fantastic is that?
Yes, those are his aunties.
Oh, I
the
love
aunties
that.
and uncles and cousins.
And do you feel like, you, as we said in the piece, you've chosen to be a dad on your own, but you really have so many people that seem to be holding your hand, even if it's metaphorically.
100%. I could not have done this without a village. The village showed up. Are you looking at the monitor?
Yeah, I think he thinks it's fun to see himself on TV.
The village just showed up in such a beautiful way. I had friends that would come over and let me shower when he was first brought home, would let me sleep.
There you are,
I know.
Ducky.
You know what? There's so many people who follow you who I think probably are inspired by the fact that, you know what, they've kind of wanted to do it too.
Yeah.
And you've shown them that it is possible. So we have a little surprise for you. A few of your followers have a message for you.
Oh, no.
Take a look.
Darren, you are such a light to all of us followers and supporters of you. The way that you love Ducky and the beautiful family that you all have created, and you two are so, so deserving of each other. And I hope you have an amazing Father's Day.
Know that you're doing an amazing job and you are inspiring us all with the love that you have for Ducky.
Darren, how fortunate we are to get a glimpse into your parenthood journey. You wear fatherhood well, friend, and rather stylishly, might I add. Happy Father's Day.
Ducky. Ducky, that's so sweet. No, it must feel like.
Oh my God.
There you are, Ducky, right there. It must feel super meaningful to know that you're not
Yeah.
alone in all this. For anybody that's thinking about
Yeah.
doing what you've done, being brave and starting this life for yourself, what would you say?
Just do it. Act unfair. I was very afraid. Oh, God. Just do it. It's not scary. It's actually very peaceful. It's a beautiful journey. Don't wait for the next person to solidify that dream for you. Just actually act on it.
Well,
Yeah.
Ducky, do you want a little
Ducky.
present?
Do you want a present?
Yeah.
We've got a little present for you, Ducky. Ducky, that's for you.
What do you say?
Do you like him?
What do you say? What's these
He
sounds?
says, I think is he
Say
scared?
thank you.
No, he's not. He's like,
He likes him. Do you like him, Ducky?
of course he does.
Do you like him?
Kind of. Mixed reviews. Maybe mixed
so
reviews
accustomed to
there,
them,
but
yeah.
there are no mixed reviews when it comes to your devotion. So
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you so
The
much.
true meaning of unconditional love.
Ducky's ready to go to the playground.
Yeah, Ducky's like,
Ducky's like,
time
live
to play.
TV isn't for me.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.